Join me as I dive into the wild world of the 1940s and try to live a day in the life of a woman from that era. Women's lives in the 1940s were a total game changer. I mean, can you believe the drastic transformations they faced during and after World War II? It's like, one minute they're homemakers and the next, they're working in factories and taking on new responsibilities like never before. Women during this time had to balance their work, family responsibilities, and societal pressures all at once. It was a heavy load to carry, especially when they were expected to maintain their traditional roles in the home while also taking on new ones in the workforce. Imagine having to juggle a 9-to-5 job, raise a family, and still manage to keep a perfect household. It's exhausting just thinking about it. On top of that, they had to deal with the pressure to look and act a certain way, all while navigating the limitations placed on them by society. Women's contributions to the war effort were instrumental in shaping the course of history. They worked in factories, built airplanes, and even took on secretarial roles in the military. It was a time when women proved they were capable of so much more than they had ever been given credit for. One pivotal moment that stands out is the rise of Rosie the Riveter, the iconic symbol of female empowerment during the war. Rosie became a beacon of hope for women everywhere, showing that they too could do their part and make a difference. It was a powerful movement that inspired women to take action and fight for their rights. And as the war came to an end, women continued to push for more rights and recognition, paving the way for the feminist movement of the 1960s. Fashion in the 1940s was not just about aesthetics, but adherence to strict societal norms. Women were expected to dress modestly, with dresses, stockings, and hats as staples. These dress codes were a reflection of the era's conservative outlook, limiting women's self-expression. The rules dictated every aspect, from hemlines to accessories, enforcing conformity. Today, fashion is a form of personal identity and creativity, far removed from the rigid expectations of the past. The evolution from 40s fashion constraints to modern-day freedom highlights a significant cultural shift in societal norms. In the 1940s, homemaking was considered a noble and full-time occupation for women. Managing the household, caring for children, and ensuring a well-maintained home were their primary responsibilities. Despite the demanding nature of these tasks, they were often undervalued in a society that prioritized male-dominated careers. Today, while many women still choose homemaking, the perception and value have transformed significantly. Women now have the freedom to pursue diverse career paths, balancing personal and professional aspirations. The change underscores a broader recognition of women's roles beyond traditional domestic confines. In conclusion, women's lives in the 1940s were truly crazy in the best possible way. They paved the way for future generations of women and showed that, no matter what obstacles came their way, they could overcome them. So, what do you think about women's roles today compared to the 1940s? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about historical women, be sure to check out my other videos for more insights.